Honestly, I remember the build's designed to do some things. Yikes. It's been, what, 3 weeks since we've played this?
Something like that. Okay, here we go. YouTube has decided it's actually going to let the stream go live. How nice of it. Hey, spoilers. Probably going to be a shorter stream tonight, because we're just going to go until my brain decides I'm not allowed to play Borderlands anymore today.
Which, with a spawn multiplier on and the volume the Eye of Helios is making, is,
Yeah, it there's a real possibility this doesn't even make it to an hour. We'll find out. On so good news on that front. In other news, Red Then Dead is still broken, and it's probably permanently soft locked. So we're just gonna move on from that. And things that go boom is also just not going to function with the spawn multiplier on. So that one is also just going to be ignored, even though it is worth 22,000 experience.
I mean, you say that like we don't need an absurd amount to level. Like, we need...
Never was good.
I
God, what
need
menu is
about
experience on?
I need about 90,000 to get to the next level.
Yeah, but you've got about half a level on me.
So anyway, we're just gonna go do the actual story mission. That's a window that we can't go out, right?
Yeah. I think
I can't.
our way out is...
I cannot tell
Oh,
because I'm.
it's... I literally
Okay,
went through it
you're
last
not
week.
helping. It's back this way.
Listen, it's been a month, well, half a month since the last time we did this shit. I'm allowed to be a little forgetful. We went down opposite sides. It's fine. We'll meet back up. Hi.
The eye is right through there.
Initiate lockdown! Raise the force field!
Oh, you're just the worst. Mox, any ideas?
There should be a fusion reactor nearby feeding power to the force field. If you can disrupt it, the field should come down. That's an HY-26 Ouch. According to the blueprints, looks like there are 3 more of those babies. 2 of them just need a little love tap and you'll be able to get to the eye and shut it down.
Does this constitute up?
Are you okay? You seem to be. Not that I'm gonna try and get over there. I was gonna go try and do the other one, but your health is ping-ponging a little bit.
I'm fine.
Same deal here. Break the coolant, not the red stuff. It's getting a little hot.
Ow!
Actually, I'm not sure how you got over there.
I use the stairs. Somewhere around here, there are stairs going up. There it is. No, it's all good, Bio. Don't worry about it.
There's another node. Remember, blue good, red bad. Butterfingers, huh?
Hate the space station.
Now that all the smaller reactors are shut down, it's time for the big climax. Find the primary fusion reactor. It'll take a bit more work to bring down, so get ready to put in some elbow grease. That's the big reactor. Just access the system and it'll start draining power from the force field. Careful though. I got a hunch things might get messy. Force field power draining. Alright, just hold on. This reactor holds a huge charge. Once it's drained, the field will come down.
You will never reach the laser core! Soldiers, kill!
It's powering down. Just hold your ground until it's off, and don't let them power it back up. Lilith, roll it! The surge relays must be supplying power to the reactor. Take them out. No idea what that means, but we'll start shooting stuff.
Thanks, Lil.
I'm sorry, you're expecting Lilith to be helpful? Where have you been in literally anything? Except for if you're playing as Lilith in the first Borderlands game, and that's exclusively it.
Lilith, I need the path wide open or things are gonna go messy. Working on it. Also, that's what she said. I know what she said. Just do it.
We got heavy resistance. That's gonna take some time.
Hello, Lost Legion TQC suit. Now, I'll say this, at least Pre-Sequel is, like, holding itself together on multiplayer on, like, 3 on Thursday.
Why are you speaking things into being? Like, you're just wishing for it. Now I remember why I jump before I throw grenades.
I can't find the power to the security fields. We got
This thing looks important. I'm gonna blow it up. Genius.
calling yourself that, Lil? Incidentally, Bio, I hope you're feeling a little bit better. That would make one of us.
Force field power depleted. Force field disabled.
The way to the laser is open. I'm coming down.
Hello, floating gun. Goodbye, floating gun.
The laser core awaits. Let's get going. We're gonna have to go through here.
You gotta be joking.
It's an electrical convergence. Doesn't matter. Just wait for the laser to fire before you run through. It'll momentarily drain the power and stop all the electricity. Wait for it. Now, go!
Pleasure doing business. Safe.
Oh man, I hate that thing. Wish the laser didn't need it. Or that they hadn't built it like an enormous death trap.
Jack? Oh good. Jack is broken. Can I like cheat this by just going to the thing through the door? No. Not allowed.
Another Jack just walked through.
Okay. Well, those Jacks are pressing the button.
And of course, it's locked from the other side. Thanks, Sarpedon. We're gonna have to take the long way around. Let's hit the elevator and go topside.
Jax, are any of you coming this way?
Oh, glitching through stuff and then coming back worked last time. Oh, hey, there's another jack coming through the barrier.
Great. Do you want to help? Go that way.
Yep. Cool.
Curse you, other doppelgangers.
I'll take care of the troops. You take out Zarpedon's power suit. Too scared to face me yourself, Chief? I'll take care of the troops. That was an ordeal, huh? Man, I am glad that asshole is dead. Just give me a second to catch my breath here and we'll shut down the laser.
Oh, there's a legendary over here. Oh, it's just the Lawbringer head, which I didn't have. So I need to make sure I grab. There it is.
Oh, come on! She's still alive?
He also dropped the ZX1, so...
Hold your fire. I'm not done with her yet.
Doesn't matter what happens today. Your fall is coming.
Yeah, cool. Where's the vault?
Hidden beneath a tangle of chemical filth. I've seen what lies inside it. You can't.
Wait. You've seen inside it? Vault's open?
You must turn back. The power within the vault would trigger a chain of events.
Or... The vault's already open, huh? Cool. Now let's deal with that laser core.
Cool.
We also had a prismatic bulwark drop.
Yep. 2 of them, actually. Two bulwarks.
I'll take one.
There's the ZX1. Boy, I really cannot see colors tonight.
It's worse when you're wearing the blue light blocking glasses.
That's what I am doing.
Yeah.
That's why I can't... blue and green are the same color.
Yes. It makes playing Wonderlands a nightmare because of how many things are color-coded and where color's important. And I'm like, I literally can't tell what color anything is. But they do actually help with the headaches. Marginally.
Don't enter the barrel of the laser when it's firing. For obvious reasons.
I'm okay, Lat. struggling a
start
little
buying,
bit because
but-
they're not, because I'm used to Wonderland Redux controls, and the jump
This
feels
is where the
different
magic
there.
happens.
But you know,
Never thought the Eye of Helios would be an actual eye. This is what makes the Eye of Helios work. It's the core of the entire weapon.
How could this thing even generate that much power?
Come over here, I'll show you. Once we get this baby back under our control, it could wipe out entire bandit encampments with 0 friendly casualties. Sounds pretty great, right?
Yeah, sounds great.
Sounds great in theory.
There she is. Hey, Pumpkin, you in there?
What the hell is that?
The Eye of Helios. Well, it's actually the Eye of the story creature that came out of the fall, but I attached it to my lasers to increase its power tenfold. Because I'm awesome.
You used the Destroyer's eye as a weapon?
It was a weapon already. All the Iridian remnants are. I just figured out how to use it.
Anyway, how do we shut this thing down?
Carefully. Even ignoring the weird-ass eye, this type of reactor is highly volatile. You're feeding it something that amplifies its power, aren't you?
Oh, runoff from the Iridium refinement process. Some of the scientists call it slag.
All right. Do exactly as I say and everything will be fine. Switch 3 of the flow sequencers to their prime position and reverse the power differential. Press the thingy until you see purple, then press the thingy again.
Well, blew my chances with her. Great. Way to go, moron.
You know, being able to press the thingy until purple is gonna be hard when I can't tell what purple looks like.
I will take my glasses off long enough to tell what is and is not purple. It's not purple.
That looks like green.
That's no, that was blue.
That
That's
also looks
green.
like-
This is
You,
purple.
No.
sure about this?
What's going on with the eye?
Mox, I only juice the eye with a little bit of slag at a time. Are you sure that...
It won't hurt the eyeball. Trust me, sugar.
You gotta press it one more time.
Moxie, the eye's freaking out.
If this slag stuff is powering the laser, we need to force as much of it as we can back into the eye. The increased power will trip a failsafe and let us shut everything down. The eyeball may not like it, but it'll be fine, honey.
Warning, space-time instability detected. Entering protective mode.
See? Just like I said. With that failsafe tripped, we can reboot, and then the laser will be all yours.
Alright, back upstairs.
Wait! Don't press that button!
What's wrong?
If the eye starts acting weird again during the reboot, I don't want to be anywhere near it.
Thanks to the failsafes, it couldn't possibly do anything other than shut down.
We'll agree to disagree.
All right, let's get back to the command center. With Zarpa nuts dead, we can reboot the laser remotely from there. Alrighty, the bad guy's dead. We're about to save the moon, and the vault full of cool-ass alien stuff is apparently already open. To to shut down the laser and we can get to the fun part. Finding that vault. I'll let you do the honors.
Reboot sequence activated. Command control reset. Rebooting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Shutdown aborted. Invalid energy configuration.
Oh, great. What now?
Jack, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Warning, singularity detected.
Whoa! What the hell?
Good job, everybody.
What's Moxie? What the hell are you doing?
Betraying you, trying to kill you. Two things I should have done a long time ago, you power-hungry psychopath.
What do you mean, Moxie? How did you even...
I've been watching you, Jack. And behind that smile, behind that hero complex, there's something wrong about you. If you come down from Helios alive, a lot of decent people will live to regret it.
No, no, no! Damn it, I trusted you, Moxie! Do you know what you've done? You've just killed us all!
Sugar.
I was kind of worried the eyeball was screaming. Well, you know.
Damn it! The eye! That was one of a kind! The things I could have done! Friggin' liars! Friggin' cowards! They're no better than faggots!
Hey, buddy. You doing okay?
In time. We'll deal with them all in time. But for now, we just need to get to that vault before they do. Dumb bastards probably want to destroy what's in there. Zarpadon said a tangle of chemical filth. She means Dahl's old Back-a-Burk refinery site. Get back to the moon's surface and check it out. There's gotta be something there that'll lead us to the vault.
What's going on up there, John? The readings we've got...
Shut the hell up, Tassiter! Shut the hell up! My ex-girlfriend and her two BFFs just tried to kill me, and the last thing I need right now is your senile ass
Whining in my ear. If I get one more message from you that isn't attaboy, Jack, or I'm sending you a big bag of money. And I'm gonna reach through my echo communicator and get your eyes out with my
I'll
pinkies.
give you something to shoot at.
Are we clear?
Goodbye, John.
Goodbye. Thank you for calling.
Hi, Sorta Jack. Great job with the laser.
Yeah, thanks.
Leadership.
After surviving your attempt on our lives, we headed...
No,
Why? You'd already saved the moon. Why not just leave?
I was hired to find a vault. I don't leave jobs half-finished. That and Lilith attempted to murder me. If she wanted the vault, I wanted to stop her. Yeah, sorry I tried to kill you. No, you're not. No, I'm not.
So Moxie tried to kill Jack? She never told me that.
She's got layers, like an onion made of moves.
Or an ogre.
Plays her cards pretty close to the chest.
Which is saying something given her cup size.
Shot, suckers. Good minion. Shot, suckers.
Yeah, thank you for your opinion. Now keep going.
Oh, pray tell. Are we supposed to ascend out? Will that work? That'll work.
All right, that should be enough. Now get to R&D and reconstruct the iris. It just seems like we're just do it. Don't think, don't doubt, just freaking do it.
Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow.
All right, now head to one of the biolabs. You're gonna reconstruct the eye and we're gonna run a test on it, all right? This'll work. I know it.
I need some heroes. Trouble.
Yes, you are more than a pretty face.
I can't see what are windows and what are not.
Come to town.
Leadership. Sponsored by Hyperion.
Let's make that badass whimper.
Good, now find a petri dish or something and combine the pieces of the eye you found.
From one jack to another.
You know, Jack, has it occurred to you this
All
might
right,
be
looking
easier
good.
if we hadn't
Now,
jettisoned most
solder
of
them
the
together with an energy
scientists?
suture.
Nonsense.
Okay, it's sutured. Get it on the mount so we can shoot it down the testing range.
I'll never stop.
Almost there. Now shoot it with the laser gun. If you need a laser gun, there should be one nearby. The
I've got
scientists
one.
have to kill their own creations a lot more than you'd think.
Ow!
Damn it! Friggin' kill them!
Babe.
Sorry that I... Sorry I was a dick. Just come back whenever.
Calm down, Jack. You already know you can just clone the thing. You just need to work on the size scaling. You know, as one does.
Hey, expendable moron. We're ready to resume construction on the inner hull, but the workers are whining about some sort of viral outbreak or something. Need you to get inside the quarantine section and see if this infestation thing is the real deal.
I will never forgive them for this. Never. The things I could have done with that friggin' eye.
Oh, the portrait of Angel's face down now.
Aw.
Lift off. From one jack to another. Well done.
Hey, fire.
blocked off. You'll need to get to the maintenance tunnels and release some worker bots to open the way. Think you're up to the task? I'm not hopeful. All you'll have to do is push a few buttons. This will be so easy my brain-dead nephew can do it. And his favorite echo show is the big explosion hypothesis. I'm sure you'll find a way to screw it up, though.
Oh man, I love the large explosion hypothesis.
Button activates the Atmo failsafe. That's so if you die, we can send someone who isn't an idiot to do it correctly. The second button seals the doors, preventing you from jeopardizing the rest of the station and using up their oxygen. Breathing's a privilege, not a right. The third button will open access doors to the superstructure. It'll also vent all the Atmo, which means you won't have much time to release the bots before the failsafe kicks in and resets everything. Or you suffocate. The latter will be more fun. Finally, to bring the atmosphere back, you'll need to turn on the force field for each access portal and seal the air in. You get all that? Or did I use too many syllables? Get to work.
Sorry, Tacitor, too many syllables. Imagine being the security watching Jack waddle through all their shit that start floating off. All he has to say is the real Jack here, your sacrifice is appreciated. Safe.
Portal override now in progress. Atmospheric failsafe online.
Not that one. Where's the other one? I don't remember where the third.
There's one up by me. Oh, the seal
Is-
doors
is-
button is by me.
Okay,
pressed
cool.
it.
Sealed. Access portals opening.
Amazing that you can count to 3. I would never have believed it.
Failsafe engaged. You have a limited time to complete your task. Activate force fields to complete manual override.
Now release the worker bots so they can get you into the quarantined area. Did you do that right on accident?
Yep. Totally unintentional, Tassiter.
Well, it took you long enough. The worker bot will open the path to the quarantine zone. I need you to get inside and report back what you've seen. Now move your stick-ridden mass to the quarantine zone. The worker bot will get you inside.
Look.
Now get inside and show me this hasn't been a spectacular waste of time.
Warning, entering contaminated zone.
My worm is filled with mud.
These employees have been sucking a box.
My worm is filled with mud.
I literally can't get in. There's an impassable thing
Weeks now.
on my screen.
Hmm, interesting. I'll just try not to die then.
I'll have more work for you later if you don't choke to death on your own saliva. Meantime, one of those workers seems slightly less homicidal than the others. Maybe you should talk to him and possibly get stabbed in the throat. That'd be funny.
I released the infection from Mrs. Zarpedon. She told me I had to stop everything. Keep the vault safe. I'm so sorry. I need you to... I have a freeze easy for you if you want to borrow it. Take it, take it! They must be cold
Oh god,
to
I'm
be
gonna die due
saved.
to lack of oxygen.
Cryo gun, not regular gun.
Hey, I did retrieve the freeze easy game.
Oh, freeze them!
Ow. They want me to do stuff with a freeze gun, but I really don't feel like switching to a freeze gun.
If I were actually able to get in and that giant mound of garbage weren't still in my way, I could do it because I have freeze guns equipped, but
I mean,
Let me lead you to my friends. I locked them up until I could make them better. Better!
sucks that you're not allowed to push people.
yeah. And the funny thing is, I can see on your screen this giant trash pile isn't here, but it's there for me.
Alright, well.
So I literally can't get... genuinely, see the lack of Mercy's in my room.
Hello.
See the lack of trash pile for my brother. See the giant trash pile on my screen.
There's a giant trash pile there. Willow's not lying. There's a giant trash pile.
I still have the 2 scoops in my
She
pocket
cannot
somewhere.
go behind that. Also, I hate children.
Why?
I was just reading out on the porch, and Jax was out on the porch with me, and there was this child riding a scooter who kept barking at the dogs and telling me to shut up. I hate children.
I
Do
mean,
still have the 2 scoops on hand.
fascinating statement to come from a teacher. But I understand. I found some guys to kill. I'm no longer dying of deoxygenation, suffocation. I'm sorry, I can't come help.
Well, even when I do freeze them, it's not like actually completing the...
Save them! Don't shoot them to hurt them!
Oh, I do think I'm about to die though, because I wasn't paying attention to where I was
Grab
jumping.
its chunks so that I may honor them. I will honor them so much!
Oh no, I'm still alive.
No! Freeze them! Good, good, good. They are no longer infected, and I may rebuild them one shining day. Continue. There, bring the chunks back, so I may honor my fallen. No! Freeze them!
Oxygen levels at 50% and dropping.
Yes! Thank you for delivering my friends to me. Friendship.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Now
Good
it's time to
news.
end the
I solved the
infection once and
quest.
for all. The madness came from the
Good.
bugs. Parasites inhabits our tissues, squirms in our heads. You have to stop the infestation for good. Invade the burrow and pop some bugs.
So apparently the solution to getting into this part of the map was to kill myself.
Oh, neat.
Because now I can see all the things. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out of here without fast travel. But...
When they say shoot, do they actually mean shoot?
Too much like tickles. Must pop with hands. Squish. Pop them, pop them, pop them. Stop the infestation or something. Come back quickly.
We did it. We stopped the infestation or something.
You feeling all right?
The hell? Everything's all weird.
Delicious. Delicious.
More jacks! That's back!
Yes, you are more than a pretty.
It was a ruse all along.
I'm super into eating people. It's too bad you couldn't marinate for longer. You would have been more delicious. Yeah.
That's right!
Hey, a CEO of all CEOs come. And a shooterang. But like mostly that other thing that I said.
Sponsored by Hyperion. Glactinian! You're almost as good as leadership!
Why? What's it say, fire?
This'll be fun.
Oh, yeah, that is worrying.
You're gonna scream.
The giant stuff mound is gone now.
Help here.
They'll always say convicted sex offender like it's such a bad thing. Laszlo's fries, the freeze easy. I've also been remarkably lax in actually reading off the shit that we've had dropping. Like the ZX1. Fixed fire element, all parts fixed. Increased fire delay, perfect accuracy, kinda. Reduced status chance, reduced projectile speed, fires some of the lasers flying fortune pattern. Once the laser struck an enemy, then all subsequent lasers will lock in and summarily home into said enemy until said enemy is dead. Fires 3-round burst while ADS, kind of a prototype for the newly revamped Atlas weapons, would end up working in 3 if you think about it. We're in a vacuum, aren't we?
Yes.
Where's the nearest air?
We could just fast travel.
No, we can't because there's not a fast travel location in here, and and therefore, because of that, I can't actually pull open the menu to fast travel. That's actually not a thing. There's some air. Okay. Alright, Nightfire. The Bulwark. Cannot spawn with the status immunity part. Increase shield capacity, decrease recharge delay, passively increases the wearer's damage with laser weapons up to plus 36% at max level. Grants the wearer an incredibly high chance to absorb incoming lasers and convert them into laser ammo, rivaling the Sham's 94% absorb chance with the right parts. Additionally, increases the wearer's damage resistance to any lasers that aren't absorbed. Overall, just an incredibly powerful shield when should one happen to make frequent use of laser weaponry, which most likely are, given how strong lasers are. Between this and a certain Oz kit, you are able to increase Excuse me, why am I'm in an oxygen bubble. Why was I not getting oxygen? able to increase the damage dealt with lasers by up to 71% of max level just from items that are completely passive gear slots. If you aren't using lasers, its usefulness falls off pretty substantially, as while its incredibly high laser absorption chance and hefty laser resistance are both strong effects, you really just don't fight enemies who use laser weaponry enough throughout the game for them to really be worth the equipment slot. Notably, however, the Bulwark also happens to be one of the 2 Hyperion branded shields in the game that aren't amp shields, meaning if you're playing a Timothy who's spec'd into Company Man, then this shield acts as a free slot to stack the skill's effects with, but without the constant shield drain that would usually come from using a Hyperion shield, making it a very solid option for him by that merit alone, even without accounting for the shield's strong laser-based effects. Then we've got the Laszlo's Freeze Easy, Fixed Cryo, massively decreased base damage, massively decreased status effect chance, decreased damage bonus from continuous fire, increased accuracy, increased mag size, greatly increased status chance, continuous fire, grants a damage bonus of up to 154%. Pretty obviously not meant to deal damage at all, squarely to be used as a tool to quickly freeze enemies over before then swapping to another weapon to exploit their frozen state. And I think, finally, the Shooterang comes in any damage type except explosive, greatly increased base damage, significantly increased mag size. On reload, the weapon will be thrown in a straight line and explode after 5 seconds. After 1.5 seconds, the weapon will begin to curve back around to fly towards the user who threw it, similar to a boomerang. Additionally, for the entire duration of its reload fuse timer, the weapon will constantly spray out bullets in all directions to damage enemies and inflict status effects should any element be present on the main weapon, with each bullet dealing damage equal to listed weapon damage and times the remaining bullets in the mag at the time of reloading, times 0.012. It has grenade damage, generally just really strong as far as TDR weapons go. Combination of increased base damage and mag size helps both its related throw damage, especially so with its constant spraying of free bullets, and just makes it very solid as an actual gun in general. Okay. So now we need to get to a fast travel point to get the hell out of here. Or I suppose not a fast travel point, but a zone transition. You know, we could do that, or could just save quit. I cannot just save quit.
I mean, it jumped me out.
Oh yeah, but when I load back in, I'm still in the other zone. Like just in the middle of the area. Like if you load into single player, are you near an exit?
Let's find out. Yes, I am.
Okay. I'm gonna join on you real quick then.
Jack here, the real one.
Alright. By the way, here's a couple of skins in case you didn't have those already.
Well, it's loaded us on opposite sides of the map, so give me a minute.
Alright, I'll just pick them up and we'll travel back to Triton Flats. We need to go there anyway. Alright, Take two. It's only a green. See, this is the. You know when I got excited of that CEO of all CEOs comm?
Because it looked blue.
Problem was, I thought it was blue. It's actually green. So that's unfortunate.
Oh, here, let me throw this Nisha head on the ground for you, because it's the fancy one I use that you don't have on your Nisha yet, so it should be on the ground.
Check back later.
I don't see it.
It's right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there it is.
Because I re-earned death
What
from
the fuck?
above.
Says I already have it.
You definitely didn't when your save came over to me. Then again, as we've discovered, my pre-sequel is buggy as hell, so...
Because that's just a skin. That's not the head.
Oh, that's true. That is the skin that comes from the earlier rank in it. Also, I've got shit to sell, too. I keep forgetting about that. Although, in fairness, I haven't been picking up a ton either. But my inventory is still somehow almost full.
Always happy to do business with a vault hunter. Warning, no atmosphere detected.
Hold up. I'll handle this. I'm gonna rip out your guts and let little nappykins decorate his room with them.
Daddy got sleepy bad bubbles!
Attention, breathable atmosphere.
Here's how it is. You search that site for a way into the vault. We go there, we get what's inside it, and we use it to kill Lilith, Roland, and all those sons of bitches.
I don't, really want to do this anymore, but you're my only ride off this moon, so...
Lovely.
Yeah, let's do this, I guess.
Day 24. The refinery work took longer than the engineers estimated.
Little Rafik told me you're on your way inside the moon. Oh, that's wicked. If you see anything you think's valuable, grab it for me, eh? But be careful, will you?
You got bad place and need a worry. Fudge self and use plenty Nina medicine. I see you soon, yes? Das Svidanya.
Svidanya indeed. somehow.
I say, lend a chap a hand, will you? I'm Captain Chef, and I've just discovered this moon. It's imperative I lay claim to it before anyone else does. Oh, you look oddly familiar. Anyway, I brought the flag. King Greg adores it when you plant a flag, but royal protocol requires me to stand to attention and salute whilst it's being raised. No matter how hard I try, I can't seem to manage it. So if you can just retrieve it from my case and hoist the thing for me, I'll stand here, and King Greg gets himself another colony. He is especially partial to colonies. Do get my flag for me, will you? Yes, it's a sort. The flagpole's just over here. I should warn you, these Johnny Foreigner types can be a little sensitive when you discover them. That's it. Now start hoisting as I salute. Don't be shy. Hoist away. There she is in all her glory. I just have to stand to attention and salute until she reaches the top. Oh, on the off chance any of the locals should. Give yourselves up and we'll show you mercy. Ah, yes, it does seem something of a theme. Raised. As soon as she's there, I'm right with you. Side by side.
You're gonna eat it! Maybe for the Colonel and the Legion! Avenge me!
Goodness, what is wrong with these ruffians? Looks like a full-blown dispatch is the order of the day. Ah, the blasted thing's stuck.
Hyperion must spotted!
Give the colors another hoist, would you? Excellent stuff. This is where it gets very hard to keep one's arm in the correct position, and one salute can begin to wilt. Need help. Ooh, that's good. Now, place it. What the devil's the matter with you? Slovenly soldier. This is a matter of the right, Chief.
I forgot how many of these just like sit around and wait missions pre-sequel had.
Vault hunters! I see you, Hyperion filth! Bad one.
Well, that's a blessed relief. Even my prodigious salute muscles were beginning to quiver beneath the titanic strain. Oh, you seem to have made rather a mess. Not to worry, these things tend to clear themselves up in the end. Well, mustn't loiter. There are plenty of other undiscovered places eager to be civilized. Cheerio!
Attention, atmosphere detected. Warning, entering vacuum.
since Zarpachik is dead, I'm gonna go ahead and throw some loaders your way. Moonshot's pinpointing you right now. Try not to be standing under the supply fire. You don't want to do that. Why are these assholes still fighting? Their leader's history. Why not kick back, take a break, go see the sights? Yeah, never mind. We'll wipe them out soon enough. That'll be a sight. Oh yeah, I'm on.
So you're heading into some kind of super secret alien cave or something? Sounds kind of fun. Take some pickies if you can, don't drink the water, and don't let anything nasty kill you. Not in that order. Yeah. I think that was everything.
Thanks, Janie.
I'm pretty sure I'm about to die. Yep.
So, I was mucking about just playing a bit of snicket, this game that makes no sense. It's all the rage around here, and I hit my ball over there. Don't suppose you feel like fielding it for me, do you? I'd go, only I think it's against the rules. I'm supposed to run up and down on the spot shouting, "How's that?" or something. I'll send the rough coordinates to your Echo. It's somewhere around there. I'm going to leave you to it while I try and keep track of the score. And believe me, between the two of us, you got it easy. Yeah, that's it. You're going great guns. We're 2 for 184 against in the 40th over of a bowl. No idea what it means, but just that's good, mate. We're 4 for 402 in our second innings, and they just let a boundary through silly long off. We carry on at this run rate, and we'll put them back in so we can try and get them out. That's it. The red thing. That's the snicket ball. Now get it back to me as quick as you can so we can try and win this one. We need 22 off 7.3 with only 2 snickets left. We got a chance because they just bowled a ball that wasn't a bowl, and there's no fielders in the circle. Problem is the footholes are really helping the left-arm finger spinners out of the rough. This one's really got to go down to the wire. It's not going to be over until the last over, and probably the last bowl of it too.
Oh, mate, you did great. I finally got my century, whatever that is, and we either won or lost or drew or tied. Plus, we got 3 snicket maidens back in the pavilion. Oh, mate, I bloody love this game.
Just needs a few rule changes so it makes completely and utterly no sense at all, and it'll be bloody perfect. As a token of my esteem, I'd like to award you with membership of my snicket club.
Oh, goody. We're members of a snicket club now. Just what I always wanted.
Handsome human male. Thank goodness. My friend and I have been sent by our mistress to deliver a message of vital importance to Toby Lambert. Not that kind of passage. Will you help us, Vault Hunter? Should one wish a mission? Wonderful. You will be suitably paid, of course. I cannot stress how vital our mission is. How dare you? Wash your voice processor out with disinfectant, you foul excuse for a robot. Outrageous. No wonder she removed your main speech circuit.
Alright, so how long are we gonna have to protect these two idiots before we have actually protected them, is the question.
Now,
Yes, I couldn't agree more.
Apparently that long.
You most certainly can't. That is both illegal and anatomically impossible. Thank goodness. That is a turn-up. Not at all what I had in mind.
Don't screw with Jack! Your sacrifice! Anybody don't think that wasn't so crazy! Don't screw with Jack! Jack, suckers! What? Here. Shield down!
Avenge me!
You ain't got the skill!
here comes the pain! Lawbreakers come to town!
Invincible! So
Somebody jam it into your veins!
get ready for a surprise!
I'll give you something to say.
Alright. Back to following.
Thank goodness you're so protective. We're nearly there. We simply mustn't give up now.
Not gonna lie, a lot of these whites that are on the ground also look like legendaries.
Of course. Follow me.
Leadership!
The thing that helps in Tina's Wonderlands is that all the unique rarity, like all the legendaries and the uniques and the pearls that are modded in and the contraband that are modded in,
Outrageous. No wonder she removed your main
all
speech
have their own
circuit.
unique map markers, so I can so there's an indicator on map of where they are. You can ignore them. The quest doesn't care. Oh, that was just your clone. Never mind.
This was a terrible idea.
should know that is anatomically quite impossible. How dare you? Wash your voice processor out with disinfectant, you foul excuse for a robot.
Hi, Toby Von Adobe.
What's this? Bots and a Vault Hunter?
Sir, we were sent to find Toby Van Adobe. Is that you?
Is this thing recording? You did it again, Skag for brains. You left with my torque pedal exfoliating scrub. You know I totes depend on it and absolutely can't get any more, as only 3 bottles exist in the whole universe. I need to get ready to go out. Screw you, Toby Van Adobe. You've got my only soap.
Oh, that's what that was. I used the last of it up just now.
What's that? She found 2 bottles just before we left, and this whole trip was for nothing? Well, it got us out of the ship, I suppose. This is terribly embarrassing, but we can't pay you. Yes, I couldn't agree more.
How rude. In that case, I have something for your troubles.
Yes, Toby's Bright Spadroon. Fixed shock element, cannot spawn with a scope. All parts fixed. Greatly increased base damage, increased fire rate, astronomically increased mag size, increased base damage or damage bonus from continuous fire, reduced status chance. Fires a shock beam with drastically reduced range, effectively melee. The beam is fired at a left-facing angle away from the crosshair. While the weapon is being fired, the user has a 75% chance to reflect all incoming bullets. Continuous fire grants a damage bonus of up to 214%. It's a lightsaber. It's literally just a lightsaber. I don't know what else I can tell you other than that it's a lightsaber. Basically does a fuckload of damage if you're in close range and can't do much outside of that distance aside from reflecting incoming bullets. Because it's a lightsaber. Hello, floating man. Goodbye, floating man.
I do think it's fascinating sometimes looking at, like, because for chat reading purposes, I keep your game open, your stream open instead of mine, so I have your version of things on my opposite monitor. And every time we play this game, I think it's fascinating looking at the differences between the glitches that take place in your game and the glitches that take place in mine. When theoretically we're in the same game.
We just have to introduce Guardians.
These bikes are really dishing out some body line.
No, don't kill the little gliders.
I don't
Big
die,
right?
I can get it in a second.
And something real
Yeah, I
juicy's
got it.
waiting for me down there.
Oh,
Oh. Did your game crash?
yep.
So are we taking that as the universe telling you to take a break?
I mean, it is getting kind of not fun, with the brain stuff at the moment, but I do want to at least hit the next area.
Alright, then let me
I'm
hop
just waiting
in.
for. Well, I'm waiting for pre-sequel to decide it's not running anymore before I launch it again. Because it's not convinced that it's not running.
It's still showing you as being around on mine.
Yeah. Well, the game hasn't fully figured out that it's, like I said, it hasn't fully figured out that it crashed yet. Save game data may be lost. Yeah, well, it's a risk I have to take. The thing that it told me on Crash was also completely batshit insane. Because there's no way that that crash message was accurate in any way. Because what it told me was I ran out of video memory.
What?
And the game crashed when I tried to launch it. There is no way I ran out of VRAM. Like, that's just not possible.
Okay, looks like you're back in game.
I'm back in, by the way.
Yep, I'm spawning in. Or trying to, at any rate.
Say one more word to me, and I will make your... What are you? That was 3. I'll be seeing you soon.
Fairly certain this drops us straight to a boss fight.
Not quite. I mean, once we go out the door, yes, but...
He does. Now kill him. Why? Alright, that's good. Now see where that takes you.
Oh, I'll get...
Alright, that looks like that. Right there. I surrender! I give up! Oh, alright, that's good. Now looks like that. Right there. I surrender! Oh, alright, that's good. Now looks like that. Right there. I surrender! Oh, what the... Alright, that's good. Now looks like that. Right there. Oh, what... Alright, that's good. Now looks like that. Right there. Oh, what the... Alright, that's good. Now looks like that. Right there. Oh, what the hell? Alright, that's good. Now looks like that. Right there. Alright, that's good. Looks like that. Right there. I surrender! I give... Oh, what the hell? Don't let him live! Looks like that.
Well, that cheered me up.
Looks like that. Right there is the way in.
Looks like that, right there. Alright. I remember this boss fight. This boss fight is torture, even on regular numbers.
I suspect we're probably going to need to turn spawn multiplier off for this fight.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, I think we might be in an EOS situation if we don't.
possibly. Um, that that said,
That's an
I
extra
think,
problem.
yeah, I think that uh, it's probably a smart decision for me to kind of call it here. It's getting to a point where um, the headache's getting bad enough that I'm starting to feel the impairment. So,
Yeah, the spawn multiplier makes it a lot harder to function when you've got a headache, for sure. Because there's more
yeah, this
particle
boss is
effects,
unfun
there's...
even when your head isn't exploding. That's very true. This is not a fun boss. Um, so yeah, we'll just kind of call it on pre-sequel for this week, I think.
I may leave my stream up for a little while longer just to go farm bosses on one of my level 40s in Wonderlands, but yeah, I think it's wise calling it here for the sake of your
Yeah.
health.
And the good news is, I go see the neurologist on Tuesday, and then maybe somebody can tell me what the hell is wrong with my head. Um, and figure out what we need to do to at least get it under control.
In my experience, they're super not helpful. They just tell me that it's chronic migraines and I should work on reducing my amount of stress, to which my response is, do you know what I do for a living?
To which my response is, "Hey, can we get rid of the president? Like, can you remove the president for me? Because that would help."
Yeah.
Um, I need you to get rid of like basically all the stupid shit that's going on in the world if you want my stress to go down. But regrettably, I don't think anybody has control over that. So,
Nope, sure don't.
ugh, I don't know, man. It's rough. Because the problem that I am dealing with presently is that your hand is broken. You just have arthritis. Is that literally every doctor below me said your hand is obviously broken? I have no idea what they're talking about. Yeah, well, I do have arthritis. That's also true, but that's a different doctor's thing to talk about in early next month. The problem at the moment is that um, uh, is that sitting or standing is definitely like 1,000 times worse than being laid down, and everything I need to do in my life involves being sat up and also looking at computers.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so
That's genuinely part of why I tend to take the school breaks off, is because the only work that my company has for me to do when the schools are closed is sit in front of computer all day work, and that and my brain don't agree.
so I mean, like, if as long as I've as long as I'm able to like lie down for a little bit every so often, I'm fine for the most part. Like, I can get through days and be okay mostly. Um, but then like when I'm again, it's not all the time. It's when I'm stood up or sat up. Um, volume is like volume and sound is a huge problem. Not when, not when I'm laying down though. Just when I'm upright. So, like, I've got all the volume on everything cranked way the fuck down. And it helps, but it doesn't make it, like, not a problem. It just delays the problem for a while.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. Oh, I didn't realize, when did Fire hop into my chat?
I
Oh,
don't know.
I mean, he obviously hopped off already, but...
Well, yeah, it is like 1 a.m. over there. Almost 2 now, I think.
Because I would have responded to his comment that if killing people gives you their oxygen, is the implication that you're sucking the air out of them like some weird vampire. To which the obvious answer is yes.
Yes, clearly. Blatantly. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna break here. Go lie down for a few minutes.
Yeah, that's
so that
fair.
my head stops throbbing.
In
Videos
fact,
are gonna be normal this week. And then, you know, we'll see what happens on Thursday. But hey, at least videos are gonna be normal.
that's always
And
a good thing.
I didn't record half of this week's videos from the floor, so that was also a benefit. Of course, all the shit that came out last week, I spent half of that recording just on the floor. But this week's shit's normal, ish.
Normal's a relative term.
No, I mean my head was kind of exploding by the end of the Tanafuda stuff, but you know, it was fine. I got through it. And then like laid down for a little while, then hopped in a car and went over to my parents' place, and then dinner was a problem for multiple reasons.
Least of which being you sitting next to me and me being naturally loud.
Yeah, for somebody that suffers with this, you have absolutely no mercy for other people dealing with it.
I mean, to my ears and my perception, I'm not that loud. Is the thing. I sound to my ear the same way you do when you're just casually talking. It doesn't read to me as exceedingly loud. Also, most of my migraines are visual, not auditory. The auditory ones are a bitch when I get them, though.
Yeah. So that wasn't helping, but the other thing that wasn't helping was all the fucking silverware hitting the plates. That particular like pitch is real bad. So like I was more or less okay before I got over there, and then that sort of just killed my brain dead. Yeah, I'm gonna break. We'll be back on Thursday for at least some amount of time, and by then I might have an answer as to how fucked I am going forward. So
I hope that's the case. From my experience with neurologists, they like to ask more questions than they provide answers.
Yeah, well, we'll see. It's entirely possible that I might just fire them if they're not useful to me. So we'll see. We shall see. But in the meantime, I'm gonna peace out. So Till next time.
We'll catch you later.
Oh, I'm down on my side. I'm just gonna go ahead and dip. Good luck with whatever Borderlands shit you're doing.
I'm just farming.
So. Till later.
I hope you feel better.
Unlikely, but thanks anyway.
Hi, Kate. Bye, Kate. I really wasn't expecting this Clawbringer build to be as, like, scary as it is. Thank you, Redux, for rebalancing the class. I still don't know how well it's gonna play with my spell shot on the co-op save with Mercy, but oh, whoops, wrong button. Archer should be just by the fridge. Hi, badass.
Next time, learn to pick an easier mark, eh? What a kill! I'm so
That's my
proud.
dragon.
Can't stop, won't stop. Back in business.
My game crashed, I think. Oh no, it didn't. It just needed a second.
So cool.
It definitely spawned more King Archers than it was supposed to. Ooh, better full battery. Yes, please. And a live wire. Yes, I was looking for one of those. Okay. instead of the crystals. No. I don't think I'm gonna replace the crystal storm. I'll replace the rain of arrows. Done all of those. Done those ones. I think next up is Lance. Who do I get to this way? Oh gosh.
Am I crazy? Or is it really impressive that I killed this thing? Looky here, a healing vial!
Reviver. Ooh, please be a good element. I think that was dark magic. I couldn't quite tell. And if it was, that's disappointing. Was that, in fact, yep, that was dark magic. That's a shame. Because a spell blade would be nice on my spell shot, but I should spend that skill point. Hi, Merlin. Marvin, I think is what they called him. Mervin. This isn't even fair. That was close. Woohoo! New frozen orbs. Do I have enough whatsamajiggies to try and... I could go try and take on some of the bonus raid bosses. It'd be a waste of the souls, though, because I don't have the chaos ranks to be able to get pearlescence from them, so I'd rather just hold on to it for now. We'll go do that last boss because I can't be bothered to go kill Gargle Snot. And then I'll go kill Banshee, you wanna give me a twister? Didn't give me any of the fun drops from Banshee either. Oh well. Okay. The Shallows. Run down and test just a few more things very, very quickly. I get this wrong every time, so let me just mark it on my map. Using a frozen orb. What the hell happened to my spell?
Love it. Magic time. Give me a halfway decent drop on a magic ring that I can then transfer over to my spellcaster when she catches up in level. Healing vial, get your healing vial here. On my own magazine. A new shock blast, which means I can get rid of the old one. Exploit this. And then another shock blast. Ooh, I like that one now. Hell yes, a storm surge. This isn't the dedicated drop for the small surge, is it? Because if it is, this might actually be my favorite drop in the game. No, it's not. That is a good thing. Your turn.
I'm just getting warmed up. Back in business.
Tidebreaker. There's a wave that knocks back targets and applies soaked targets for the duration. Soaked enemies take more. Interesting. It doesn't have charges, so I'm not going to use it, but interesting. Hey, LeChance. You want to give me anything fun? Rude.
Wait for it.
$1. Ooh, a hero statue pose I don't have yet. Arctorrent. Hi, Ivy. I know you're telling me it's time to go to bed soon. I know. I know I've got work tomorrow. It's okay. You don't need to remind me, little miss. I know. Okay, where else has fun bosses to really quickly kill? I could go kill Vorkanar. Actually, I think there are a few bosses in here I could go kill. Because I think I've done all the side quests here on this character. I have. We'll start with Vorkanar, though. Hi, Vivi. You're such a pretty girl. So sweet, so regal, such a little lion. Yes, you are. What's my inventory looking like? Oh, I've still got tons of space. Vorkanar, it's been a while, bud.
Hell, young woman.
respawns over there. Is that the Forge Master, maybe? That might be the better waypoint to go from.
You sense a great danger nearby!
No, I don't. I don't sense a great danger nearby. In fact, although I am going rich. Oh no, this is freezing. Oh, that fight's not gonna be any fun with this build. It'll be fine. I should probably only spawn one at a time until I know whether or not I can kill him quickly with my usual strategy. Hello? Game? Give me the kill, give me the kill. Ah, I had it. And one of them died when I respawned. Son of a bitch.
Did you miss me? What am I saying? Of course you did.
Give me the rest of them.
What's the year I've got to do to get a bullet around here?
There we go, that's better. Pegasus. That looks like fun. get over here? Please. Not that I'm necessarily against fighting you again and all, but I wasn't expecting you in this room. And I fear that may get me killed. Okay, no. So, Frieza please is in that room. This is the wrong direction, isn't it? When in doubt, Willow, assume you're going the wrong way. Oh, your health didn't fully reset. I mean, your health, your shield barrier thing.
I'll show them how to do that.
Yeah, your frost resistance is a colossal problem for my build. Unless I've killed something recently, in which case it no longer matters. Are you not spawning the other guys in? But I can't interact with it. Where did you spawn them? Don't think I've done that one yet. It's a shame. I don't love being out of the money I spent spawning them, but these things happen, I suppose.
Been working on that though, Buff.
Okay. I guess I'll just go to Bright Hoof, do the couple ones there, and then even I think I'll call it a little early tonight because I do need to get some rest.
back to my real job.
Very nicely done. Audio is still live for the record. Yep. Although I'm going to be calling it very, very, very shortly. I just want to do one last run on these. My brother's already off for the night. His head was starting to get to him, but just to give them something closer to the typical duration of stream, I hopped over to Borderlands. This character's not level capped, and they're so stupidly strong as it is. I'm basically playing the most clawbringer.